Alright, so it's not really an unboxing, it's really just more of a review. I finally got it. It's finally here, baby! Yes! CM Punk, Best in the World on Blu-ray. You get so many more special features on Blu-rays, on WWE DVDs, so getting the DVD almost isn't worth it. It doesn't do it justice. Look at that. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, there goes the receipt. Like I said, it's not an unboxing because it didn't come in a box. I got it straight from the store. Minus my $2.50 discount. Thank you, Mr. Walton. That's right. So, I'll check back with you in a little while. Well, it won't seem like a little while. It'll just cut to the next scene of me sitting down talking to you about how awesome this documentary is. Everybody's been waiting a year to get their hands on this. They announced this towards the end of last year after CM Punk had re-signed with the WWE. Can't wait to put it in. It's going to be awesome. Yeah. I'm nearly done watching the CM Punk documentary, and I have to say, the wait was definitely worth it. I'm not going to say that it's the absolute best WWE documentary I've seen, because there's two that I like more. This is number 3. There's two that I like more. The Stone Cold documentary and the Triumph and Tragedy of WCCW. That's the saddest stuff you'll ever see right there, is the WCCW DVD book. But this, I've been waiting a year for it, and the documentary part that I've seen, and I'm watching the special features right now, which is basically the documentary segments that got cut, was great. You get to look into CM Punk. I'm glad ROH and IWA decided to let the WWE use some of their footage and stuff, and I just wish he would have gone a little more deeper into the indie stuff, although, you know, the first 30 minutes is the indie stuff, and this is probably the best produced WWE documentary that they've done, because it actually feels like an independent movie in the first 5 minutes. It just like shows CM Punk doing random stuff in the day, like, oh, you see a set of hands typing on an iPod, or you see, you know, CM Punk just walking up a flight of stairs, and then it's all set to, you know, music, which I'm sure Punk picked. I heard that he had a major role in picking all the music and picking all the interviewees in this documentary, and that's what it felt like. I was just waiting for directed by Kevin Smith to appear, because for some reason it just felt like that. It felt like the beginning of Clerks or Clerks 2, where it just shows, you know, a guy walking into a convenience store and starting to brew coffee or something. And the panel of people that were interviewed for this was really awesome. You had Chris Hero, you had Bryan Danielson, and then, you know, his quote-unquote family, his best friends, because you dive into his relationship with his family and all the normal stuff in his wrestling career. It's really cool that they got Lars Frederiksen, the lead singer of Rancid, to do, I think he did more interview than anybody else for this DVD, and everything he had to say was really cool, and it goes back to the story he told to the Ramones when the Ramones were thinking about not going to the induction of their band into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So he told that same speech to CM Punk, and that inspired him to stay in a way. Not that I'm giving away a ton of stuff here, because a lot of us have heard that story, but the whole thing from beginning to end, from what I've seen so far, is really good. Like I said, it's my 3rd favorite one. It's not my absolute favorite, but, you know, it's a great, great documentary. I know I cut the video off pretty quick there at the end, but I had to do this little thing. FSW presents Highway to Hell, Saturday, October 20th, at Sam's Town. It's going to be great. Last time we drew over 750 people at Sam's Town. We can do more than that. Last time it was headlined by a big steel cage match between Alcatraz and Tyshawn Prince. This time, it's Alcatraz versus Tyshawn Prince in a casket match. Alcatraz trying to get back his FSW Heavyweight Championship. Also on that card, the Young Bucks, our current FSW Tag Team Champions, taking on the Hater Nation and the Suburban Commandos. Also, Kenny King will be on hand. Also, Sean Daivari and the rest of the Enemies of the State. Saiku from the Enemies of the State defends his No Limits Championship in a 4-way ladder match. Saiku versus Funny Bone versus Paul London versus a mystery opponent. Sam's Town, October 20th. If you need some tickets, ask me. Just put a little message under this video, under the video, put it at the side of my, wherever, I don't know, this side or that side, the side of my page here on YouTube. Maybe you're looking at this on Facebook. Ask me for tickets. They're only $13 for general admission. First row is already sold out. Second and third are going fast. You want to be there. You can be there. It'll give you a reason to be in Vegas. Go to it. I'll be there. You can meet me. That'll be awesome.